I got it. Good. My hat? Have snakes.
Too Much Light Makes the Baby Go Blind is an ever-changing attempt to perform 30 original plays in 60 minutes. It's always different. It's in a different order every time, determined by the audience. We're creating new works, and to date, we've created over 4,300 short plays just in the New York company. In the show, the audience orders by menu, so there's 30 numbers and 30 titles, and they call it a number, and then we hear that and then run and pull a number off of a clothesline. We set up, and then we call the title, and then we call go, and everything after the word go is a play.
Why it's good we are all not audience members. Reason number 22. Go!
The play doesn't end when we stop talking or when the music stops or the lights go out. Now, it stops only when we say the word curtain, and that is the audience's cue word to call out another number so we can keep the show hustling. We like to think that everybody's in it together, and we rely on the audience to keep us moving so we can hopefully get through all 30 plays in the 60 minutes, which often we don't, because it's a challenge.
4, number 6. Wait, all right.
After Friday and Saturday show, we have a number, 1 to 6 each night. Add that together, so anywhere from 2 to 12 plays in the current menu are cut out due to a play being in a really long time or it not being topical anymore. And then we also come up with ideas of things that we're looking for. Maybe we need more politics and current events, or maybe we need more personal plays, or sometimes we need to give the audience more to do. So we say that, and then everybody goes away and writes. And then on Tuesday night we gather again, and everybody brings anywhere from 1 to, I think the most anybody's ever brought was 7 plays, and we go around and pitch those. And then we have a selection process where, for the most part, if someone is willing to champion your play as one of the ones we need and picks it, then we'll give it a shot. So it's not about a decision by committee or a majority. It's just like, hey, let's try this. I would stand at the very front of the stage.
Are we supposed to strip, or is it just remove?
You only have
Whatever you want to do.
I lost too much in that.
Then we rehearse again on Friday night before the show for just a couple hours. And we have so little time to come in here in this theater and set it up. Sometimes as little as 32 minutes. And then we do Friday night show, clean up, do Saturday night show, clean up, and that's kind of the week. It's intense.
This is my vagina. She belongs to me. I put in my vagina things that do agree.
The concepts behind Neo-Futurism are 4 basic tenets. You are who you are where you are doing what you're doing, and the time is now, right? So it creates an immediacy and a theater that's very active.
And let's displace people and claim their dwellings as our own. Yes!
Get up, come on. It came from the idea of looking at the world and looking at all this pretense and how people are in theater and they're always acting and creating characters, and people in society are always acting and playing roles as well. And then to take a theater that just blew that out of the water. Ultimately, it started in 1988 when Greg Allen came to Chicago and started a company there. Then what we are came more recently out of a company that was started by Greg Allen in 2004. And then on top of that, a company launched in San Francisco just about 3 years ago. And then there are people this month doing it in London and an outpost in Colorado. So there are lots of people responding to the craziness that is the world and bringing that to stage now.
The wall is shared with your roommates, a couple. You watch the card wondering if your roommates were having sex, noiselessly.
I think that the companies are giving platforms to new voices and also provide launching pads for people to go out there and do amazing things like several of our alumni have. And this was just a place for them to kind of play and flower and create and get dirty and discover things that then they can bring to what they're doing now.
Parallel universes, go!